And over at The View, I know it's one of your favorite shows, just kidding, but Whoopi Goldberg wants us to just like move on and accept Biden as our president, and we have video of it. Roll tape.
You know who was elected 4 years ago? You know, Hillary Clinton didn't say, hey, wait a minute, this doesn't feel right, stop the count. She didn't say, this isn't right, I'm not going for it. She didn't say any of that. So all of you, suck it up. Suck it up like we sucked it up. And if you are not sure that you're comfortable with Joe Biden, do what we did. Find things and then take it to the law. And if the law says it's something to look at it. But from now on, suck it up.
So we've been playing clips from The View several times. I think we've done segments together on it. I don't think they ever sucked it up at The View. In fact, they continue to pretend, Trump's not their president, they're the resistance. And, they continuously ignored the fact that President Trump won the election fairly. It wasn't stolen by the Russians in collaboration with President Trump. Hillary Clinton never accepted the results of the election. The Democrats never accepted the results of the election. So now we just need to, suck it up.
Oh, yes. Well, I think Dante's fifth circle of hell is The View. I think that's the punishment there. Look, they had Hillary Clinton on The View, calling President Trump an illegitimate president. In 2017, in September of 2017, they had her on the show where she said it was Russian manipulation, it was sexism, racism, suppression of the vote. All these reasons why she was president. So I don't think they ever really accepted it. And not only did she claims Hillary Clinton accepted it, so it's time to suck it up. They didn't accept it. Hillary Clinton didn't accept it. Give me a break.
Also, it hasn't been officially confirmed that Biden is the next president of the United States. So maybe when that happens, then, people would suck it up. But also, there's still question about the voter irregularities that have happened in states across the country, in the battleground states. And I think that they have to do an effort to convince the 70+ million people who supported Trump in this election that there was no voter fraud that impacted this election.
And what's the harm in doing a recount and investigating these allegations? I think many of us have seen, certain things on social media that would lead us to believe that, well, there might be things worth investigating. Attorney General Barr is obviously saying there might be some things worth investigating. So why not have the investigation? What is wrong with knowing that the vote count is legitimate? Nothing.
Yeah, exactly. But, they just want us to suck it up and move on, and we're all going to get together and unite under Biden. Yeah, right. Really quickly, over at MSNBC, apparently one of their contributors is not just a Biden supporter, but he writes Biden speeches, and we have some video of him over at MSNBC. Roll tape.
Do you concur that that is the way we are used to hearing from our presidents?
Absolutely. Tonight marks the entire election results, mark a renewal of an American conversation where we're struggling imperfectly to realize the full implications of the Jeffersonian promise of equality. That has taken us too long. Our work has been bloody and tragic and painful and difficult, and Lord knows it is unfinished.
Totally unethical. This guy writes speeches for Biden, we just found out. Is that normal?
There's no ethics over at NBC. I mean, they didn't disclose. Here they've had him on as, a contributor covering the Biden campaign for a while as a very liberal historian. So here he is. He writes the speeches, and Lion Brian has him on and says, hey, isn't that a great speech? Well, yeah, it's really, really good. I think it's great. Yeah, he wrote it.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. So how much in bed is the liberal media with with Democrats? Well, they're writing speeches for them and commentating and giving reaction to those speeches. It's ridiculous.
It wouldn't even really make that big of a difference if he just came out and said, I've been writing speeches for Biden, but this is why I support him. For their viewers, it really just doesn't matter. But the fact that they couldn't disclose it, and it was like the New York Times that found out that he was a writer for Biden's speeches. So it's that bad. Anyways, Eric, we got to run. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.